out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. How we all doing? Jonathan Cipher in the chat. My man, what's up? We just got back from Bali. Me and Mrs. Otter, we're packing up and moving back to Canada. We're going to look at the charts. Does anybody want to buy any power tools? We got power tools. We got power tools. My friends, we got power tools. Let's jump into the charts with some power tools. Hope you're all doing well. Look, we're packing. We got everything ready to go. How we all doing? Back live. It's been a while. My friends. Okay. So obviously we want to jump into the charts. Let's jump into Bitcoin. Let's take a look. Happy weekend to every single one of you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're not stressed. And Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It is sideways. I would be shipping to Antarctica would be cray. Oh man, Canada is pretty much Antarctica, isn't it? It's the true north. It is cold, and you know what? We're gonna miss the Canadian summer, which is actually quite warm, but we'll be preparing for the winter. So lots of live streams because I'll be inside, in hibernation with live streams and day trading. That's where it's at. So we're gonna jump into the charts here. Look at the weekly. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. Smash those like buttons. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join us in the free Discord. All that shill. Check it out. Because, we want to grow and we want to help each other. Our community has been flourishing. We can see that, Ace here is making some nice trades. The setup's given an advanced. Beautiful. There's some beautiful wins going on here. BTC, Gala, ADA, you name it. We're doing it. Link trades. So we're going to take a look at all that stuff because you know what? We've been crushing it. We've been doing all right. So join us in the free Discord. We'd love to have you there. Now, jumping into Bitcoin. Now, what I see in Bitcoin, when we go to the weekly, we can seriously see that, we got this scary little pattern here. What does this mean? We got higher highs and we got lower lows and we got a red dot. Does this mean that we can come further down? I might be looking that way. Now, what could be the difference is that, we are in a very extreme uptrend here. So we need to be very cautious about this uptrend. I feel like there's another leg up. Where we're going to hit, we're not sure. But in the short-term time, we're going to hit sideways because we definitely know that it's the weekend and we got low volume. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Now, what can we be looking for in the near future? Now, as I flip down through Market Cipher here, we can see on the daily, when we zoom out here, we have a couple levels, okay? We have the value, this range right here, the value area high, the point of control, all that good stuff here that we have not fallen into, okay? Now, this is a key range that we traded ever since April, basically, okay? End of April, March. So we were in this for a long time. We finally pushed through. We challenged the 30,000, and we have been stopped out, okay? So now it's pushed us back down, and we're in a minor downtrend here, and we're going to be watching for Nate Quantum Divergence in the chat. LFG, my man, how's it going? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Let's effing go. Let's grow. So you can see that we have been pushed down in this downtrend. Now, we want to watch to see if the price is going to fall through this channel. That is very, very key. Now, we also have, let's pull some volume here, and let's take a look quickly at this range. And yes, we are below here, but you can see that there's two major volume spikes, okay? We got the volume spike here and the volume spike here, the point of controls of both of these range. This one of this mini range here, very, very, very sideways action, okay? This was boring as F, but Diet Bitcoin on the move So 100x short BTC right now. Yeah, boy, let's go. So we're going to be patient right now because we have this sideways action. We're looking for a challenge back up to this 29,808 area, okay? We had this marked out on our charts and we had one wick up to it, but we're going to be watching for movement here. So what we can see here on market Cipher B is that we can see that we're getting a green dot and we might want to be flipping up. On the 2-day, nothing, okay? So as we flip down, let's go to the 12-hour. Let's take a look at the nitty-gritty here. So looking at this, we can see we're in this downtrend. I was also looking at one over here. If we pull a trend line down like this, so there is a couple of different trend lines we can be watching for price to try and react to this level, okay? We can look for it to get rejected, or we can look for it to flip and pump up, okay? So we're going to be looking right now as the sideways range. We're not looking for a trade immediately, okay? We're not looking immediately, but we're going to be looking for a move on Monday. Now, what confluence do I see when 100x short? What confluence do I see right now? Is that I can simply see that we are in a little bit of a downtrend, okay? A little bit of a downtrend, and we have failed to get above this key level here around 30,000, okay? 30,000 would be the level to break so that we can head back up into this beautiful area point of control, okay? There is a beautiful range here, as you can see, but we have failed to get above it, okay? So until we get above it, we're not going to be looking for any trades. We'll look for a rejection from this area, and then we'll look to short it, or we look for it to flip to support and continue upwards, okay? But this structure needs to be broken in the short-term time frames, okay? That's definitely what... FYI, I finally bought my first BTC. Oh my God, Jonathan Schaefer, Whole Coiner. Welcome to the Whole Coin family. Congratulations, Jonathan Schaefer. My man, that is amazing. Dude, I'm proud of you. That's... You know what? I'm going to throw some otters in the chat just for you because you're the man. Otter gang. Otter gang. You're a real OG, Jonathan Schaefer. Congratulations, man. I'm proud of you. Persistence, pays off, right? Patience pays off, right? All that stuff. So that's amazing. Congratulations, man. It's not an easy feat. I mean, $30,000 is quite a steep bag, but you did it. You did it, and that's amazing. And now maybe you can realize profits, take those profits, put them into some altcoins for the bull run, whatever you want to do. But guess what? You're holding, baby. You're holding. You can just be a Bitcoin maxi and say Bitcoin to the moon forever. That's amazing. That's amazing. You're gonna stack sats with a piece of Bitcoin margin, bro. That's amazing. Congratulations. So, yes, we can see that we have these multiple levels, right? Multiple levels, multiple trade setups. So where would I be looking to drop a trade? Well, obviously, the first place I'll be looking, let's go down to the 4-hour, is for us to get acceptance above this range. Now, this 29 to... This box might be a bit big, okay? So we can see that this is the lower level of this range. We're going to be looking here. Now, we had this marked out back here. We had a wick come up here, and we had a beautiful wick that came up where we could have grabbed an entry to short this down, okay? Would have been nice. Would have been a beautiful, beautiful gain of, let's check it out, of 2%, which is quite nice on Bitcoin, okay? So we're looking for that bigger move. Now, the weekly says bullish divergences. The daily has a green dot printed, right? So right now it's very mixed signals. It is the weekend, so we know volume is going to be low. So where are my trade setups? My trade setups are very, very simple. I'm looking for a bullish divergence on a long-term time frame here where I can get a lower low and a higher low, right? Where I can look for those beautiful uneven butt cheeks that Jason Casper calls them. Or I'm looking for another failure swing pattern here where I get a rejection and it falls down. So I'll be looking for that. And I'll be looking for this one down here. Now, the value area high of the previous range is going to be a key level to be looking for any sort of trade, and that will be at 28.8. Okay, so let's keep... I'm poor AF now. He's poor, man. He's got nothing but a whole coin. You know what? You're rich in my eyes, bro. Health is wealth, man. Health is wealth. So we'll be practicing good risk management, looking at these two areas for the immediate future for a reaction on the Bitcoin price. Okay. Now, if we do lose this value area high, now I'll be looking for a short from this 29.8 area, right? But if we do break through this value area high, this will be my first take profit at the value area high here. But I will be looking us to move to this point of control where I'll be looking to probably dollar cost average again. Now, my target is a little bit lower than this 28,000 area, but this would be my target for a short-term trade if we continue downwards next week. Now, if we pop upwards, we're going to be looking for the swing failure pattern down at the value area high, but we're going to be targeting first and foremost is 29.8 in the opposite direction, but for us to come back to this local point of control of this previous range that we were trading here. So if we see right here, we got a local point of control at 30,300. So long term, we look for a swing failure to the bottom. We look to turn this to support, and we look to climb to the point of control back within this range. Okay. If we do fail to get above here, we challenge this 29.8 bearish divergence or swing failure pattern or exhaustion. We look to target back down to the value area high. First take profit and then the point of control. That would be my planning for the next week. We'll be looking for the reactions. We'll be keeping you updated on the market Cipher B, and we'll be looking at that. Got any Litecoin before the halving? Want to go out tonight? Me? Nah, I got no real money, only magic internet money. Yeah, I feel ya. I just got back from Bali. I bought a triangle. I don't know if you can see the triangle. I bought a triangle. It's a pretty cool spiritual wooden triangle. It's not as cool as a Bitcoin. It's a piece of wood, but it looks pretty cool. But congratulations on that whole coin. I got no LTC either, so don't worry about that. I'm not an LTC holder, but we'll be watching that. So that's my Bitcoin trade setup. Now let's build some confluence with that. Now looking at the Dixie, we're looking at the dollar index to continue upwards. Okay, it came down to this 100 level. Yes, we have a target down here around 97 cents. This will be our target for the dollar to come down to. Okay, this is our target. We've been watching around 98 cents. And that's just confluence with multiple beautiful. You can see it was trading around here for so long. So we have gotten this pump up. We're looking for it to come to 103. Okay, so as it works its way up here, we're going to look for Bitcoin to come down. Okay, this is what I'm looking for on the dollar index. So this would build confluence with a rejection to the downside on Bitcoin. Okay, so the dollar index has had a move back up above this key level at 100. That has been holding us up for absolutely. It was holding us down for almost forever, right? So we can see that we do have this 98 area that has been beautiful support or resistance for very long, ever since 2015. So we're going to be watching for the Dixie to pop up, hit this trend line, get rejected, and then head downwards. So this, as it continues upwards here, we can look for Bitcoin to pop down. Okay, now going over to the S&P 500, we have this beautiful channel that we've been watching very, very closely. Massive move. Okay, massive move for 20%. I mean, that's wild for the S&P 500. So for S&P 500, we can see the channel. We're at the top of this channel, and we're looking for a rejection downwards, which can also mean a bit of downwards action for Bitcoin as well. Okay, we seem to have almost hit our target at 46.37, but yeah, we'll be looking for this channel to get rejected and for these to cool off. Now, do we have anything else to look at? Well, we definitely have some data. FIT21 and Blockchain Regulatory Clarity Act just passed out of the Financial Committee this week. LFG, soon we know the truth. That's amazing. Oh, Stragaheart's in the chat. What's up, Stragaheart? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so what's going on with the economics? what's going on with the calendar. So we'll pull that over here. We'll take a look at this, and we can see simply that we have, some jobs that are coming up. We have non-farm payrolls, but I think the jobs is the most interesting right now because they have held strong for so long. So we're going to keep an eye out this week. We should have some volatility, quite a lot going on. But yeah, this unemployment rate and the jobs and the manufacturing, that's what I'll be definitely keeping an eye on. So that's Wednesday for me, probably Tuesday for you. So make sure to check that out as well, okay? We'll be watching that closely. For some volatility this week. We love volume. We love volatility. We love price action so that we can make our trades. Okay, so we'll be watching that very, very closely. Now, if there is any alts or anything you guys want me to check out, I'm going to check out Gala, XRP, Link, and Jasmy because that's what the guys in the Discord have been trading. I'm just going to take a quick look at those for them. If there's anything else you guys want me to look at, don't hesitate. Throw it in the chat. And I'll have a look at that for you guys for sure. I mean, this is my first live stream back. Hope we're doing all right. Trying to get you guys as much information as possible and keep you guys updated. Okay, so like I said, with the Bitcoin prices, we're looking at 29.8 for rejection. We're looking at the value area high to hold, and we'll be watching that closely. Okay, so make sure, keep your eyes on the prize. Keep dollar cost averaging. Be like Cipher, be a whole coiner with his magic internet money and keep it going. You know what I mean? Don't worry, I'll come back to 17K now that I bought a whole coin at 29.2. You know what? Long-term bullish, man. That's all I got to say. You can buy your whole coin. Oh, man. Dave Digital in the chat. Oh, yeah, bud. We're back. We're back going live. We're back going live. We're back. We're back. We're back. So we're going to look at LTC and the place to be. Let's do it on Bybit. Oh, I already have it here. Let's go. Oof. Oof. Oh my God, I haven't done LTC since it was around 81 to 75 cents. It's been so long. Dave Digital in the chat throwing up otters and hearts, man. Oh man, this is great. Oh, and we got Solana. Okay, we'll be checking out Sol. We'll be checking out Sol for you guys. Look, I haven't looked at LTC since March 16th, guys. Darren Dusting, what's up? Man, the whole crew's out here. The real OGs are in the house. Let's take a look at LTC. We've gone through the Bitcoin price. Thank you guys for your support. My God. All of a sudden, they just came out of the woodwork. All these otters, they just came out of the beaver dam. No, we don't go into beaver dams. Come on. Come on. Hey, guys, I got something for you. I just wanted to say, you guys are utterly fantastic. I just wanted to say that. I had this ready. I had to show you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for your support. Real OGs in the chat. Thank you, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, LTC. What's gone on with my LTC chart here? I just went to the weekly and it's like died. Okay. Oh, man. LTC's flying. All right, so we had a lot of levels. Okay. I'm going to delete everything off of this because, you know what? It's irrelevant. That was TA from yonks ago. From yonks. Yonks, that's a British word for means a long time ago. Okay? I learned that from Mrs. Otter. Mrs. Otter says hello. She's in the other room. She provides the beautiful Otter coffee juice so that we can continue to bring you the good stuff. I posted in the Discord that you're live. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so we got some key levels. Man, look at this. Look at this support and this resistance. Okay, so, wow. I can see two kind of levels here. Let's pull this one back to here. This is before we dropped. Okay, so I think this one here is important, and then obviously from here to here is important. Okay, so this is, okay, so our last line of defense is here. Okay, and then our next major level of resistance is here. Okay, so 145 is our target to get above. Okay, in my opinion, 145, and then obviously we have the point of control over here. So 145 is where we would like to see this go. Until we can break out of this range, I don't see us going anywhere. Okay, so we've had a push out of the range, and now we've fallen back into it, which is not so good. Okay, not so good. We got this push out of the range. Everybody's like, oh, here comes the Litecoin halving. Let's get excited. Boom, massive move, like holy massive move. That was great. 32%, a little bit of leverage. You'd be laughing right to the bank. Now we're right back at the point of control. Okay, right back. So I'm gonna draw a box here. I'm going to draw a box and I'm going to bring this sideways, okay? Now, this is my new range, and it's very simply respected, okay? Now, we'll pull out volume from here to here, and we'll get rid of this one, okay? So, here's my new range. We got a value area high. We got a point of control, and we're trading at that. So, there is very key levels of support here, but we want to hold here, okay? So, this would be my worst case scenario is down here. I would ignore this one for now. But as we continue on this downtrend, we're looking for this point of control to hold and for us to bounce along here and continue upwards. Okay, this is a great move, massive move, but on one end, one move can be led to another move, and we got to be patient. Okay, so LTC halving is next week, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's the 3rd. So we got a little bit of a move coming right now. We have a downtrend, and we need to be patient, okay? What are we looking for? We're looking for an entry, right? We're looking for an entry. And right now you can see falling wedge pattern typically breaks to the upside, right? Something like this, typically breaking to the upside. And everybody's talking about this beautiful wedgie, this wedgie pattern. Can we break out of this? Are we breaking out of this? Because we can make it a little bit sharper and look that maybe we are breaking out of it right now. So yeah, our first stop is definitely going to be at this 103 mark. So we want to be patient here. We have been rejected from it a couple times, and we know that this is really our last level of volume. It's a little bit lower, It's around 101. So beautiful move so far. It is the weekend, so it is moving, which is amazing. And we can see that we're getting a push up here on market Cipher B. Now, what does the 2-day say? The 2-day says green dot, 3-day, okay, challenging the 0 line. What is the weekly? The weekly is curling over red dot. Okay, so there's a bit of a rejection, but money flow is in the green, so long-term bullish. We're looking at that, and we're looking VWAPs to the moon right now, so look for that to cool off on the daily, and look for this to curl back over as well on the money flow. We'll be watching that in the short-term time frames. Okay, so right now this is a good move, but we're going to be watching for a rejection and then a continuation. So I'd be looking for, if we want to play the long-term game, maybe a swing trade or something for the 3rd, because it is the 30th, so we only got, well, it's 31 in July, right? So we got 4 days. 4 days until the halving. But does the move happen after the halving? I don't know when the last halving was. Like Bitcoin's move almost happens a year after the halving, doesn't it? So make sure to educate yourself. I'm not a big Litecoin fan or holder. I'm just here looking at the charts, which is pretty good because it's unbiased. So look for us to bounce up to this 101 level. But if we're looking for the massive pump here, I'd be looking to enter underneath the point of control with a swing failure pattern, and then have my stop loss below this value area low here in order to trade this, right? Because in the short term here, I hate LTC, says Dave Digital. Okay, so lots of, I mean, when there's a halving, there's a lot of FOMO, there's a lot of retail, there's a lot of people coming in. Yo, what's good, King Kush? My man, hope you're doing well. Shout out to you, man. Last hog having was August 2019. Yeah, so you got to go all the way back in his story. Maybe I should do that on the daily, eh? I don't even have that chart. I have the old chart. I'm on Bybit. Sorry. So I'd have to go on a different chart. But yeah, in the short term here, we're looking for a pump up. Swing failure pattern down below. We are breaking out of this falling wedge pattern. So look for this to continue its way upwards. Is Sol headed to 28? Let's take a look at Sol. Thank you, Dave Digital, for being here, my man. Let's take a look at Sol. I mean, we haven't gone live with you guys for months now. We've just been doing update videos on Bitcoin. I've been extremely swamped finishing up work. We finished work. We are back at it. We're planning to move back to Canada. We got our power tools for sale, so don't say you can't trade and work construction. I took the battery out. Safety first. We're selling the power tools and we're moving back to Canada. The Great White North. So we're going to be giving you guys lots of content. We're going to be doing lots of mindset videos. We're going to take a look at these things daily for you guys. We're going to be much more active in the Discord. We're coming at you full stop, okay? No more I wouldn't say I was being lazy because I was working full time and trying to get you guys videos. So looking at Solana, massive move down, okay? Solana took the biggest beating. Remember that. It took this massive FTX beating, okay? So now we are consolidating sideways and we've had that attempt upwards, okay? Very important to note is that Solana's taken a beating, but it's had a massive run. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. 140%, right? This downtrend has finally been broken, okay? So with Solana, we can simply look at it like this. We got Solana is like a beautiful cheeseburger. Okay, this is the NFT. Okay, we got a beautiful cheeseburger here of Solana. We are back inside the cheeseburger. Okay, now beautiful thing is that if we pull the volume here, we can see that we only have to get really up to around 30 cents, okay? Until we do that, we'll be looking to stay in the cheeseburger, okay? I feel like I'm being ridiculous here, but smash the like button, throw an otter in the chat if this sounds good. I just set up a new laptop and everything, so I want to make sure this is all working well. Just let me know in the chat. I'd really appreciate that. But right now, we are oh, we got cheeseburgers in the chat now. Don't tempt me, man. I love me a good burger. There's a burger place in Canada. It's called Memphis Grill. It is like next level. Like you know, they just do it up properly, okay? So, let's pull a fib here. I'm going to pull a fib from this line. Okay. And we can see, almost a perfect bounce. Okay, almost a perfect bounce. We want to continue our way up here. So let's pull the volume from here all the way across here. And let's take a look here. Oh, massive spike here. Okay, so that would have given us a beautiful rejection here. So look for us to continue up and attempt to come upwards. Now, like I said, a lot of these things are going to follow the Bitcoin price, right? So Bitcoin here, we have consolidated downwards and sideways, right? A little bit more steeper because it's an altcoin, right? So if Bitcoin can get above this 29,800 and continue upwards, look for many of these alts to follow, okay? So you can see here we had to push back up off of this key volume node. Can we get back up to 28,000? Well, that would be the attempt. We have a wick here. Yeah, I can see us getting there, but we need to be patient, right? Typically, when we get rejected from up here, we're looking for the price to work its way back down to the point of control, and that would be around 21. Okay, so if we do get rejected down to the 21 and then pop off, then we can look for a possible long. So right now, I would be sitting on my hands. My 2 trades that I would be looking for with Solana, I'd be looking for price to come back down to the point of control where I can look to target the tops again, or I'll be looking for a short for a swing failure pattern. So I'll look for it to pop off here, just like Litecoin, pop off, break this downtrend, and then get rejected where I can find some sort of bearish divergence. Okay, let's jump into the 4 hour. Let's take a more detailed look at this. Okay, so we can see we have this beautiful downtrend. It has been broken and we're consolidating sideways and we're bull flagging out. Okay, so yes, it does look like we've broken out of this and now we are flagging out where we can look for it to continue upwards, right? Now, with this range, if we pull this here and we look at this, our target would be around 27 for 2028. Yes, so that is a good target to have there, Dave Digital. I do agree with you there if we do continue this move to the upside. Very dependent on what comes on with the market, but we'll be looking for it to creep its way up unless it gets a good clean rejection here. You can see that this is the key level of volume here. Major spike compared to the other ones. So obviously it's been holding it down. If we do flip this to support, look for it to pop off to there. Very clean move can happen if it does get above this level right here, which is 25.2. So we'll be watching that very carefully in the next coming hours / day. Okay, that makes sense? Makes sense to me. Okay, going over to Gala. People are making Gala trades, okay? People are making these trades. I was taking a look at Gala. You can see that we're consolidating sideways, okay? We are very much in a sideways trade right here. We had a massive wick down, 1.8 cents, okay? Massive wick down. We are looking for it to break this downtrend, okay? This downtrend, I've drawn another trend here. We'll be looking for this, but hey, if you do believe in Gala, remember when we had the massive pump here, I got wrecked here. I tried to short this, okay? I remember this. I tried to short this around here, and it was just like, nah, man, I'm going to the moon, okay? Massive move for Gala Games, and now we've been in this downtrend all the way down, okay? So with Gala, I'm looking for Gala to continue sideways until this big downtrend is definitely broken, and then we look for a long here, okay? We'll definitely be watching Gala for the break of this downtrend. We'll be keeping you guys updated, okay? So as we get further and further more sideways here, this downtrend looks to be broken. We'll be looking for a long, okay? Because we don't want to miss these gains again. This 300% gain we had all the way back in November, okay? If you guys remember that, that was a massive pump, okay? So yes, we got to be prepared, and this is how we prepare. So watching Gala, we'll be looking for it to break this trend line. But overall, you know, Gala, for me, gaming, all that, it makes sense for me with NFTs, all that stuff. So gaming can be very massive once adoption does occur. We'll be looking for other things to lead the way and then for these to follow, okay? Over to XRP, our favorite beautiful Fed killer XRP. Hope you're holding the bag of XRP. I got a little bag of XRP just to participate in all the fun, okay? We got to participate in the fun. Okay, we had this massive move up. Massive move. Wicked out. But it does make sense to me how we did get rejected, okay? So you can simply see we have this last bit of volume. We came up, we back down. We're back at this below this point of control, okay? And we're flagging out. We haven't lost this area just yet, okay? We do have the area below us, but we haven't lost it just yet. So we need to be patient here. Let's pull this all the way across. Let's take a look now. And we can see, yes, we do have this little bit of a node below us here around 62 cents. So if we do lose this area, right, you can see the value area high here. If we lose this value area high here at 67 cents, then we look for us to move back down to around 60 cents and look for a bounce. This is where I'd be looking for a bounce. So if we do fall down 60 cents, fire off along, and we're laughing, right? We're laughing because then we can keep our risk management very, very tight and build some beautiful trades that way, right? But right now, when we zoom in, we can see on the daily it's curled over, and it's challenging the zero line. Very much money flow in the green, but we are challenging the zero line. Okay, so this is very key to note on market Cipher B here, is that once we're challenging the zero line with the momentum wave, with this, and the VWAP is coming close as well, we're going to have a reaction on price, especially on the daily here. It's very key. So we'll be looking for this to make up its mind. If the money flow falls below, right, we're at the 0.52 at the stochastics. If the money falls below and the VWAP gets rejected, look for more downside, okay? Otherwise, we look for a crossover on both and money flow continues, and we look for it to continue up, and then maybe we get a double wave here. Okay, so very, very key right now for XRPs to hold this level. You must hold the door. Hold the door. Okay. Sold 96, bought back 69. Love it. Nate Quantum Divergence, just killing it. My man. Awesome. So, yes. Bought back 69. Man, you're killing it. That's great. So if we do lose this level, right, we need this to hold, right? We need this to hold. Beautiful. We can see there is a beautiful flag here, right, with the horizontal. So look for this. Once this trend line is broken, you know XRP is going to do its thing. It's going to go for a run, right? Be careful of all the FUD out there. Now, I see people saying like XRP, $15 and all this stuff. Like, hold your horses, man. Like, please protect yourself. Practice good risk management, healthy mindset, all that stuff before you come to the charts. You know, we're a bit degen otters here, so we like to make sure that our mind is in check. You know, make sure to have good risk management, practice patience, wait for the trade to come to you, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm going to be cranking home the mindset videos and the trading psychology videos, just to kind of help you guys and remind you that you guys are amazing traders, but with good discipline, good patience, not FOMOing in, not revenge trading, you guys are going to be even better, right? So if I can help remind you guys to not do those things, I think I'll be helping you at the most, because you guys know the charts. You guys can do the TA. We teach you TA. We help you with the TA. We give you our opinions, you know, not financial advice, and we try to help you guys be profitable. But I think if you add the mindset in there, you guys are going to be unstoppable, right? So that's what we always try to do at this channel, is to add the mindset little flavor in on top of that stuff. So going over to Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink has had a massive move as well. We drew this box here, and we're looking for a rejection off of this box, okay? This box looked juicy. Obviously, Juicy Lucy over here. We have multiple touches here, right? So just simple support and resistance. Chainlink has failed to get above here, okay? So we're going to look for another rejection of Chainlink, okay? Very, very simple. And we'll be targeting down at the point of control here around $7.19, okay? Chainlink, $7.21. We'll be watching that. So Chainlink, when you zoom out, Chainlink's going sideways, okay? Chainlink's going sideways. Yes, it's had a massive push, but look, massive pushes, what does history tell us? Massive pushes have just led to bigger rejections, okay? Right? Bigger rejections. Even if we drew a trend line here, like it's kind of like it's making lower lows, right? So Chainlink, yeah, massive push up, huge move, 78%, right? Look for us to get rejected. This could even be a double top right now, and we could be getting rejected. So we look for Chainlink to get rejected and come back to this beautiful point of control until it says it wants to make a move, right? Until it breaks above this trend line, I'm not looking for anything besides a short right now, because we're at the top of the range, right? So we'll be looking at Chainlink for a possible short entry. But I know some people caught a massive Chainlink trade in our Discord, so we'll be setting you guys up with more trades. We're going to be giving you guys free trade setups all the time on the Discord. And I'll be tagging everybody when I set up my trades and making sure that you all know what's going on. Jasmine, going over to Jasmine. Ace, let the trade come to you like Gala and Jasmine came to my entry. And never. Why is this so massive? This is massive. Look at this. Jasmine getting rejected, okay? Massive rejection. I know that you made some nice trades there, Nate. You got the beautiful Jasmine trade. 73%, my man. Crushed it. Entry at 42.05. That's awesome. Amazing. So there's going to be trade setups throughout this, and it's awesome that, I love seeing people win, man. I love seeing people win. It's beautiful. We can see here, from 42 cents, we had 43 marked out. So you got this 42 cents short here, I'm guessing. From here down, whew, beautiful. Back down, looking to target this 38 cents here, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What's up, Ace? Hope you're well. So there is beautiful trades to have here. Remember, the key to everything here is the risk management. I see a short here, right? We can see that we have a key level of resistance here. So just trade in the ranges, right? That's how we do. Make sure to pay yourselves. And that's the one, man. That's great. So now we're back in the middle of this range. Let's see what we got from here to here. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll be targeting this 38 cents, and then we'll look for a reaction. We're very much in the middle of the range with a lot of these tokens. So right now, XRP, possible long opportunity. I'll be looking for a swing failure pattern. I'll look for some more movement. Gala will be looking for it to break this downtrend, okay? We can slide this in here and make this a little bit tighter, okay? And we can see that we're coming close, okay? Coming close. We can look for this double bottom kind of thing here, and we can look for a pump up as well. I mean, Gala at 1.7 cents is, I mean, if we look at history, if we look at the history, we can see that it doesn't get this low, man. It's pretty freaking low. Okay, doesn't mean there isn't more downside. The next, 1.5, oof, right? So there is. We haven't gotten all the way to the basement, but the basement's getting awfully close, okay? Awfully close. And you can see money flow is starting to creep its way upwards. We can see that we got the green dot looking to play out on the weekly. So very, very patient here. Now we got total 3 here. Total 3 minus USDT minus USDC. So we get a better look at the altcoins here. And we can see that we are moving upwards, okay? We are moving upwards. Slowly and surely we got rejected, but we made a higher low over here, and now we are pushing up. Okay, look for us to challenge this area here. This is a very good chart to see what's going on with Bitcoin into alts. Okay, so as we push up here, we can see that we're getting some movement in the altcoin, which is healthy, which is good, which we'll be watching. So that's it, guys. I pretty much am done. I've given you the trade setups for Bitcoin, Jasmine, Gala, Link, all that kind of thing. If there's anything you want me to look at, last chance. But I'm going to go and have breakfast with Mrs. Otter. It is quite early here. It is 10 a.m. in Australia. It's probably like 1 a.m., midnight. It's probably late for you guys. I'm going to try to live stream to you guys a little bit earlier. It is Sunday here. So, happy weekend. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Remember to always pay yourselves. Practice good risk management. We're looking to move to Canada. And we're looking to keep you guys more updated, making lots of videos, mindset, all that good stuff. You guys are legends. I appreciate your support. Thank you for having me back. It's been a while. BTC CME. Oh, we're going to look at CME quickly. Let's look at the CME. Don't make me look at dominance. Don't make me look at dominance. I'm not looking at dominance. 1 a.m., 7 p.m. Bullish on the Canadian move. We got both brand new suitcases over here. We got all my tools. Look, I'm selling all my tools. You guys want to buy some tools? Got lots of tools. CME in the place to be. So the CME, are we going to make a gap? Are we going to make a gap? So we got a couple gaps. We got the gap at 21,175. Okay, there's a gap down here, and we got the gap at 34,605. Okay, I won't do that to you. So we got a gap down here and a gap up here. Okay, and there's no gap in my teeth yet. Wait, you can't see the screen. Sorry, see? Okay, so we got 34.6 and then we got 21,175, okay? So we'll zoom in here. You guys are hilarious. We need, if we get a big move in these next coming hours, okay? If we get the move before Monday morning, right? We're going to get a gap, okay? Let's zoom in here. Now, if we fall, we're going to get a gap. If we pump, we're going to get a gap, okay? So I'm looking for Bitcoin to move down, okay? I'm looking for the rejection and it to come down to that key trend line, okay? To the key trend line. So if we do fall down, there's going to be a gap here, right? Which means we'll be coming up to fill it, which makes sense to me if we come back up to fill it. Fillet o fish. Is it a fillet o fish or is it a filet o fish? Who wants a fish cube? Fish cube. Bullish on the fish cubes. Okay, so we're gonna come back and fill it. So we got a couple targets here, but remember we got this trend line here, this 28,000 target. Okay, the 28,000 target. I'm supposed to fall back down into, right? That also, I believe. If we come from this one up to this one, you see this? That's that golden pocket. I'm not pulling from the bottom of this one. I'm pulling from where the move started, okay? I like to use the fib tool like that, where the move started, and you can see it lines up perfectly for a beautiful Fibonacci bounce, okay? So we'll be looking for that. But the CME definitely can create that beautiful. Let's see if the trend line works here nicely. Let's pull it. Let's hold control on. Okay, we're not going to do that. If you hold control on your beautiful keyboard, you can make it magnetized, right? We all know the trick, right? Okay, we're going to pull this a little bit lower. Let's pull it here. Let's look here. So yeah, we're looking to come back down to this trend line and continue upwards. So we could create a gap there, right? With the Bitcoin dominance, we're looking at Bitcoin dominance. How did I get myself into this? Oh, it's holding support here, and we have a key trend line here. So we're looking for that to also to move back up to 52, right? But it would be cool to see it lose and altcoin season begin. It would be cool to see that, wouldn't it? So multiple things. 28's POC as well. Yeah, very much. 28.2 is the POC from the previous range. Yes, sir. So if we pull this range here, right, from here to here-ish area, you can see, look at that, POC in the place to be, right? Magic, right? Magic. 28.2. Yeah, that's within that box. So yeah, within this box. It's somewhere within this box, guys. Yes, so this would be a great target. I mean, a lot of people are looking at that. Don't forget, a lot of people are looking at this area, okay? So don't be surprised if we don't come to it or if we come past it, okay? That's one thing I've noticed too. Wherever you set your entry, sometimes it's better to set your entry at where you put your stop loss, okay? I know that sounds weird AF, but try it, okay? Try to put your entry where your stop loss is, okay? At the end of your stop loss, and sometimes it works out, and you're like, wow, look at this entry. Ballin', okay? Because if we do wick down to the 786 at 27,470, you know, and you guys were all waiting at 28.2, you might get stopped out, right? So look for those confirmations. Look for the divergences. Look for exhaustion and watch that volume, maybe the EMAs. You know, I like the EMAs. I like the VWAP. I like the volume, okay? And I also like the divergences. So make sure to pay yourselves, practice good risk management, and be kind to yourselves. And smash the like button because you guys are real OGs, and I appreciate you. So 786 might be the one, right? We do have a lot of volume and wicks up here that were obviously resistance before, and down here that was support. So this could be the entry, right? It could be down here. So wait for your confirmations before you just get buck wild and trade the trend line, okay? Wait for those trend lines to appear and make sure you pay yourself, okay? Much love to every single one of you. God bless you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for your support. I will see you guys shortly. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you very much, and peace out. Have a great weekend. See you in the next one. Bye.